Do you want a steady stream of pre-qualified, pre-endorsed, the right affluent clients to come to you each month after month after month? Well, you have to do one thing. You have to position yourself as an authority, as an expert in their eyes. When we survey 91% of the affluent, people with over $1 million of financial assets, they want to work only with experts. With over 460,000 financial advisors in the US today, you have to not only differentiate yourself, you have to make yourself distinct. Well, that's what we're going to do today in this week's CEG Advisors Edge newsletter. You definitely don't want to miss this. I'm John Bowen, CEO of CEG Worldwide, and we're here to help you accelerate your success even more. Stay tuned.
The CEG Advisor Edge. Essential insights, real results.
You may be an expert, but don't expect your perspective, these affluent clients, to just take your word. You need to give them proof. And it's not trust me. The most powerful tool for conveying all your expertise, I got to tell you, it's real simple. It's a book. It's the easiest, cheapest, fastest way to position yourself as an expert. And in today's video, I want to share with you it's the easiest, cheapest, and fastest way for you to create a book. And I'm going to give you the 6-step process. And really what it is, behind me, I've got all kinds of books. 17 of those are books that I authored or co-authored. Okay, I'm working on 2 right now. They have changed my life. And they will for you if you follow these 6 steps. How do we do that? Well, let's get started. The 6 steps for really publishing an ebook. Number 1, you've got to identify the content. So what we're talking about here is creating the framing. And when you think about it, one of the great things is there's tremendous amount of research out there about what the affluent want. And you've heard me talk about this if you're a regular viewer of the CEG Advisor Edge videos. There's 5 big key concerns that we see over and over again. Making smart decisions about their money. 2, going ahead and mitigating taxes. Number 3 is taking care of the heirs. 4 is making sure the assets are protected from litigation and divorce. And then 5th is charity. They want to magnify their goals, for the causes they care about. So what kind of content should we have? Well, those are some great ways of developing the content as we identify those areas that are concerns of our clients and then go ahead and create that. And I got to tell you, there's just so much research available that you can use that you can become an expert. Matter of fact, one of the best ways is to go out and do what we call influencer interviews for the movers and shakers in the niche that you want to serve, doing a series of interviews to them. And the 4 most powerful words in the English language is, I need your help. And they're going to be more than willing to help you. Okay, number 2 is you've got to develop the manuscript. Now, one of the ways that I like to do this that's so powerful is think of a PowerPoint. First of all, if we think about writing a book, an ebook is usually about 5,000 words. 5,000 words is about 16 minutes of spoken conversation. And if we think, I don't know about you, but when I pick up the keyboard here and have to write 5,000 words, I get in a little panic. I'm going to let you in on a secret. There's a concept I want you to think about as author-writer. You are the author. You're the subject matter expert. Everything that I put out, I'm the author. I'm responsible for its content. It's my thoughts. But I got to tell you, I wasn't the best English student. Real good at math, good at economics, all of finance, and all that stuff, but not good at none of my English teachers would believe I've written 17 books. I haven't. I have authored 17 or co-authored. And I've done that by having great writers. Now, an ebook, you can make it even easier to do. And how you do it is if you can put together a PowerPoint presentation to develop the manuscript, just do a PowerPoint. What would be a 60-minute keynote presentation? And then deliver it to yourself. Record it. Use one of my favorite tools is rev.com, rev.com. This is a venture-backed transcription service, and they do a fantastic job. Almost a day doesn't go by anymore that I don't use it. So it's really powerful. Then get that transcribed. Don't look at it. Then hire a writer. Okay, and one of the best ways to find the writer is go out and talk with the financial, trade press. They have all kinds of freelance. Almost none of them are, employed writers. Are all freelance. Well, they're looking for gigs with you, and for under a couple $1,000, they'll take that manuscript and rework it, or your transcription, let me say. Rework it in a manuscript, and they'll do it by interviewing you a few times, and they'll help pull it all together. It's very amazing what they can do and how they do it. Now, in addition, though, that's going to be a nice written text. So then what we want to do is you're going to have some additional components, a table of contents. You're going to have, the disclaimers. You're going to have charts, presumably. You're going to have other elements. And here you work with a graphic artist, and you can use, there's all kinds of sites out there that do it. One of the most inexpensive is Fiverr, Fiverr.com. They misspell it with 2 R's, but go there. And most things, initially they start, everything costs $5, but it's usually a little more than that, but very inexperienced. Some are inexperienced, but most are inexpensive, if not all. And you can hire a couple and just get your ideas. And it's just amazing. You can go ahead and use 99 Design to get the cover done. You can run a contest is how they work on that. And you might get 20, 30 different competitors trying to come up with the best cover for you, and for a few $100s. So really, your ability to do a book has never been better. So use these outsourcing tools to create the content. Then you finalize your manuscript. Now, how do you finalize a manuscript? Now, you have all the elements together. You've got to have it reviewed. Have it reviewed by compliance. Remember, there can't be any promissory statements whatsoever in there. And your compliance officer is going to work with you, read it, let you know what the firm will allow, what they won't allow. And then, in addition to that, too, you want to have it copy edited. One of the services we use, we have our internal quality control, but we also use an outside group called Proofread Now, and I think we've been using it for over 10 years, proofreadnow.com. They do a great job, high quality, amazing. And then what you want to do is you want to go ahead and have it formatted. Now, you've got some choices. You can use CreateSpace. Will do a lot of this stuff internally, which is Amazon's publishing arm, but you have to do all the writing, get the manuscript ready, and then they'll do the cover, the whole turnkey part there, and they do a great job. There's BookBaby that will do it. There's a whole bunch of publishing. It's really formatting because you want it in a PDF form, you want it in the Barnes & Noble Nook form, and you want it in the big one, the Amazon Kindle form. And it's not just the Word document. And once you've got that formatted and it's all set to go, then you go ahead and you publish it. I mean, look at that. You're going to be that author on Amazon. And this is a great opportunity because, you're not going to make any money selling books. I got to tell you this. I mean, even with Amazon and their digital, if you sell it digital for under $10, the current revenue share is 70%. It's huge compared to when I was doing books with traditional publishers. The best deal I got was 15% with an advance. So, this is a big deal, but we're not in business for the book. Remember what I talked about. We want to position you as an expert, that authority. Okay, a book does that. You can then use Amazon or some of the other really just-in-time printing groups that will print your book one at a time, in any quantity you want for very little. If you don't have too fancy a softcover book, it could be $2.50, $3 a copy. I've had 200-page books, all full color, printed for one at a time at $12 a book. So this is just amazing what you can accomplish. You need to rise above all the noise of the rest of the marketplace. Not only differentiate yourself, you need to be distinctive. Getting your message out in an ebook, extremely powerful. Positions yourself as an expert to your clients and your future clients. Now, one of the things that we do here at CEG is we help accelerate your success. We're all about getting results. One of the best ways to get a better understanding of the power of credibility marketing and what you should be doing to really accelerate your success even more is take us up on our link below for the Best Year Ever consultation. What this is we'll take a look at where you are now, where you want to go, what are the gaps, and what would we do, knowing what we know, if we were in your shoes? What are the 3 simplest things we would do that would accelerate your success dramatically? Now, this isn't right for everyone. You've already got to have a strong foundation. I mean, the very first thing you shouldn't do is write a book, for instance, if you're just getting started. But what you want to do is, if you have a net income of $200,000 or more, this is right for you. And we'll take you through this 2-step process. Just click on the link, fill out the form, and then go ahead and schedule the time with my team. You're going to be glad you did, because you're going to get clear direction on how you can accelerate it even more. And we'll also share with you whether we're an organization that, rolling up our sleeves, could help you achieve whatever you would do normally over the next 5 years, do over the next 2 to 3 years. Your current clients and all those future clients, they're counting on you. Don't let them down. We wish you the best of success.
The CEG Advisor Edge. Essential insights, real results.